Welcome to this tutorial on dynamic programming. Today, we will explore the longest palindromic subsequence problem. This is a classic question often asked in coding interviews and competitive programming contests. It is an excellent example for understanding how to break down complex string problems into smaller, manageable subproblems. First, let's briefly review what a palindrome is. A palindrome is simply a sequence of characters that reads the same backward as it does forward. Common examples include words like radar or level, or even phrases like race car. Notice how the first letter matches the last, the second matches the second to last, and so on. It is crucial to distinguish between a substring and a subsequence, as this often confuses beginners. A substring consists of contiguous characters. They must be next to each other in the original string, like BCD in ABCDEF. A subsequence, however, can be formed by deleting 0 or more characters from the original string. The remaining characters keep their relative order, but do not need to be adjacent, like a CE. Here is our official problem statement. Given a string S, our task is to find the length of the longest subsequence within it that forms a palindrome. For example, if the input is BBBAB, the longest palindromic subsequence is BBBB, which has a length of 4. Notice we skip the letter. If the input is CBBD, the answer is 2, corresponding to BB. A naive way to solve this would be to generate every single possible subsequence of the given string and check if each one is a palindrome. We would then track the maximum length found. However, a string of length n has 2 to the power of n subsequences. This exponential time complexity makes the naive approach extremely slow and impractical for even moderately sized strings. This is where dynamic programming comes to the rescue. This problem exhibits 2 key properties: optimal substructure and overlapping subproblems. The solution to the full string depends on the solutions to its smaller substrings. Also, the naive recursive approach would repeatedly solve the same small subproblems. Dynamic programming allows us to solve each subproblem once and store the result. Let's define a function L of I and j, representing the length of the longest palindromic subsequence for the substring starting at index I and ending at index j if the characters at the ends match. We add 2 to the result of the inner substring. If they don't match, we simply take the maximum value obtained by either ignoring the first character or ignoring the last character. The base case is when I equals j, where the length is always 1. We can visualize this using a table. Here, the rows represent the start index I, and columns represent the end index j. We initialize the diagonal with 1s because every single character is a palindrome of length 1. We then fill the upper triangle of the table diagonally or row by row. The bottom left half remains empty because the start index cannot be greater than the end index. The final answer will reside in the top right corner, covering the full string from index 0 to n-1. To implement this, we follow these steps. First, create a 2D table of size n by n second, fill the main diagonal with 1s. Third, iterate through the table based on the length of the substring, from 2 up to n for each length, calculate the value using our recurrence relation. Finally, return the value stored in the top right cell, which represents the solution for the entire string. Here is the Python implementation. We define a function taking string s. We initialize our n by n dp table. We use a nested loop structure. The outer loop iterates backwards from the last index to 0, and the inner loop goes from I plus 1 to the end. This ensures we always have the values for the smaller subproblems ready when we need them. Inside the loop, we apply our match or no match logic. Finally, we return the value at index 0, n-1. Let's analyze the efficiency. The time complexity is big O of n squared because we are filling a table of size n squared, and each cell takes constant time to compute. The space complexity is also big O of n squared to store the table. Note that space can be optimized to big O of n since we only need the previous row's data, but for clarity, the standard solution uses a 2D array. To summarize, the longest palindromic subsequence problem asks for the longest non-contiguous palindrome. The brute force approach is exponential and inefficient. By observing optimal substructure and using dynamic programming, we reduce the complexity to polynomial time, specifically O of n squared. The core logic involves checking the ends of the substring and building the solution from the inside out.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.